Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from three.
Another second chance opportunity. Clark fire away and knocks down a three.
Who's the first? This one? Caitlin Clark! Feeling the three.
Trying to push the pace here. Mitchell back for Hull, little two-man game, and Hull sinks the triple. Hull touch pass, Cunningham wide open. Oh, she gets the shooter's touch.
Averaging just under 10 points per game on the season coming in. Mitchell curls around and hits it. Maybe playing a little bit quicker on the offensive end.
Oh, the switch on to Jones. Shot clock down to 7. Howard backing her way in, has the size advantage on Ryan. Howard on the left-hand flip shot goes down.
There are basketball players who are great scorers. Some are incredible passers. A few have unmatched court vision. And then there's Caitlin Clark, the rare athlete who brings all of it together in one electrifying package. From the moment she steps on the court, you feel something different in the air. Caitlin Clark doesn't just play basketball, she commands it.
Be able to get an assist after you show the graphic. That's just, those numbers are just absolutely phenomenal for Caitlin Clark.
Boston, pretty crossover, gets to the rim and draws the foul.
Oh, good fake.
Extra pass, Mitchell is wide open and splashes home a three.
Clark, he read it perfectly. Here she is on the move, has Howard, and caught her in mid-step.
Mitchell on the inbound and the left-handed finish.
She's not just reacting to the game, she's dictating it, rewriting what we thought was possible for a college player. Let's start with what everyone talks about first, her shooting range. Caitlin's deep threes are already legendary.
Clark nails it.
She has suffered that's kept her out of a game since before college. Good hands there by Colson, who comes up with the steal. Boston has the size advantage and takes it.
Nye Evans, two bench players in there to start the quarter. Clark again.
Great job. First by Caitlin Clark, snaking the screen.
She averaged 28.1 feet and 7 triples. And keep in mind, the Fever had 17 as a team.
Oh, and what a bounce pass into a cutting Dantas.
She pulls up from 30 feet with the confidence of someone stepping into a free throw. Defenders press up on her far beyond the arc, but it doesn't matter. She doesn't need space, just a sliver of daylight and it's going up. And most of the time, it's going in. What makes her shot so deadly isn't just distance, it's timing. Caitlin knows exactly when her team needs a momentum shifter. A heat check three.
Clark. Down low, Howard again. And Natasha Howard's got 6 points.
After she returned from injury, she was shooting 45% from three. And she had a real nice pass and finish inside for Indiana. But Caitlin Clark had a real kind of swagger about the shots that she was taking as well.
Coming into this game, designed by Oakland artist Taylor Smalls as we celebrate Juneteenth, and Indiana finally gets back on the board.
On a victory and get to 500 on the season. Seattle trying to win game number 7 out of 8. Oh, beautiful feed.
A dagger at the buzzer. She thrives in those moments. And when it matters most, she doesn't hesitate. She delivers. Caitlin Clark is also a master of pace. She knows when to push and when to slow it down. She'll explode in transition, sprinting past defenders to finish at the rim, or she'll patiently run the offense, waiting for just the right cut or mismatch to exploit. And let's not forget her rebounding and hustle.
Rebound, crowd wanted a foul, no call. Here's Clark, and she pulls it out. The dish inside to Howard is good, and Caitlin Clark so good at dishing out the basket.
It's shocking to see Kennedy Burke miss 1 3 this season. She's leading the league at over 60%, but to see her miss a couple. Count it!
Vegas trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Stokes out on Clark, but she finds Boston.
Without Jordan Canada on the floor, this is not how Atlanta is going to look as the season goes on, playing with two bigs. I think they'll make some adjustments, but they are doing a good job playing with two bigs so far.
And there's Clark turning the corner, getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
Despite being a guard, Caitlin crashes the boards with intensity. She's not afraid to get physical, fight for possession, and do the dirty work most scorers shy away from. That commitment on both ends shows her complete dedication to winning. Even her off-ball movement is elite. She doesn't just wait for the play to come to her. She creates opportunities.
Still struggling here a bit offensively. Now they're shooting 50% from the field, but 13 turnovers as Boston deep position over a double team. Got it to go.
Really nice job.
And Connecticut goes back up in front. Indiana's first lead since early in the second quarter. Bonner, fire away. Oh, yes! Here's Dantas on the drive, leans in, bank shot, stays down.
1 for 16 in her last 2 games from distance for Caitlin, who scores on the drive.
Curling off screens, faking cuts, darting into open space. She's constantly in motion. Her understanding of spacing makes her a nightmare to guard, even when she doesn't have the ball in her hands. And then there's her leadership. Caitlin isn't just leading with stats, she leads with presence.
Back to Clark again. Teeing it back up. This has been the story of the game. Second chance points. How about third chance points?
Indiana's defense has played well. They have forced some tough looks for the Storm.
Mitchell, does she stay on fire? She does. It has been killed.
Down by 5. Boston, the defense by Lloyd. And now Mitchell gets around Asia and drew the foul.
You see it in timeouts, in clutch moments, in the way teammates respond to her. She's a coach on the court, a motivator, a strategist, and most importantly, a believer in those around her. She's the type of player who raises the level of everyone else on the floor. And as if all that wasn't enough,
With public enemy number 1 on the outside for Indiana in the first. There's Hull, wide open look and strike it.
Yeah, good.
As he pops out on her on the switch. Here's Clark inside Boston in the face of Ezzy and gets it to go. Aaliyah Boston on 30-pack. Bill McKay with it. Backdoor cutting to Wheeler, but it's turned over. 2-on-1 the other way. Caitlin Clark going right in at Diggins, who attempts to block the shot.
she's doing this with the weight of national attention on her shoulders. Every game she plays, there's a spotlight. Every shot, every move is being analyzed, celebrated, and critiqued. Yet she keeps showing up game after game with consistency, maturity, and fearlessness. That kind of mental strength is rare. That's what champions are made of. She's setting records, yes, but more importantly, she's inspiring. Young girls and boys watching her now are seeing a player who didn't wait for the game to evolve. She's evolving it. Caitlin Clark is the kind of player we'll be talking about for years, not just for what she's done on the court, but for the way she's changed the conversation around women's basketball. She's brought a new level of excitement, a new generation of fans, and a new standard for what greatness looks like in the college game. If you enjoyed those insane highlights and jaw-dropping plays, make sure to give this video a like and drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing basketball content, highlights, and player breakdowns just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.